Next, we have Justin Renkin. Justin Renkin from Arc.io is the next generation blockchain platform. Also want to give a big shout out to Justin, too, helping us on a few things on the AV as well. He flew in from Los Angeles. So, Justin Renkin.
Yeah, I got the clicker. Yeah. Thank you. All right. What's up, everyone? Blockchain Northwest. Here we are. Very cool. Appreciate you guys not clapping. It means you want to see if I'm good. I get it. You're very discerned. For sure. You know, I was really excited to come out to this conference because it's in a comedy club, and I've done stand-up comedy, so this is kind of like my zone. Feel very comfortable. Now I'm up here talking about blockchain, so that's even cooler. Arc.io. It's a really exciting platform that has been getting worked on for over 2 years now, something like that, and a lot of accomplishments along the way as well. And what we're going to do today is talk about some mass adoption concepts. I custom cooked up a little presentation for Blockchain Northwest specifically, because the theme is mass adoption concepts, of course. And this presentation is available on a community website called arcdirectory.com/kits. I also have 4 other presentations that, you know, they cover lots of different things, from what it is, how the inflation works, different ways that people can earn and get ARC within the ecosystem. So you can check that out. There's also a lot of other resources there. And there's some disclaimers, as we know. We know this because we watch the videos on YouTube and they all have them. So here we go. This is not investment advice. You guys knew that. It's not solicitation of investment, and the presentation does not contain any insider information. The presenter might not be on the Arc.io team. In this case, I am. I'm the communications specialist for Arc.io. I was hired about 3 months ago. The accuracy of statements is not guaranteed, and the ARC token is not a security, and the presenter likely holds ARC tokens. I do. In fact, I have 20 ARC tokens on my phone right now, and if any of you would like to download the ARC mobile wallet, which is on Android and iOS, at the end of my presentation, I will ask someone to volunteer to come up and receive the ARC that I have on my phone onto your phone. You will receive that ARC within 8 seconds, which is a very fast block time for decentralized projects such as ARC. So, hit the iOS store or the Android store right now if you want to download the app and you want to create a wallet. It's very easy to use. That's why I'm not giving you any instructions, because ARC is a platform for consumer adoption. We want everything to be very, very easy. So why don't you tell me if it's easy, and if you like it, then I'll give you some ARC. Let's go to the next slide, and that's me, because I have the remote. Not used to having the remote, guys. Okay, so abstract concepts. We're going to talk about these, and then we're going to talk about ARC and how ARC is using this to kind of marry this all together. Abstract concepts like mass participation, reduction of barrier to entry, the emotional response, community strength, and the inspiration feedback loop. That's one of my favorites. And then ARC, which has beautiful wallets, an elegant voting system using the delegated proof-of-stake blockchain consensus algorithm. And we have what's called push-button blockchains, which allows you to deploy a blockchain in minutes, seconds in the future, for any use case that you want. As well, smart bridges. We want to link together all these blockchains that you're deploying. Not only that, but we want to link together all the blockchains, because it just makes sense. We need that to have mass participation. It's not just going to be one coin everywhere. It's going to be a bunch of coins. They need to talk to each other. So we'll also talk a little bit about the partnerships and events that ARC is a part of, and streams of income as well, how to get ARC. Very cool. So, mass participation. I hear mass adoption a lot, and what is mass adoption? Is mass adoption just, I have ARC, and I give you the ARC, and you give me a hot dog, and a bunch of people do that? Is that mass adoption? It seems kind of simple to me. I think that mass participation makes a little bit more sense, because in blockchain world, there's so many opportunities that people can take advantage of that they might not be exposed to in their everyday lives. Once people get accustomed to that, then they'll be able to use those opportunities to participate in the ecosystem. Right? They're not just consumers that are like buying stuff with cryptocurrency. They're also participants who are helping add value to the ecosystem. It's not just about the people who have their pictures on the website adding value to the ecosystem, guys. It's about everyone who's participating in the ecosystem acting as a participant. Okay? You want to give everyone a place to fit in within the ecosystem. Arc does this very well. Also, a very big one, we like to call this the special sauce with Arc. It reduces the barrier to entry. We want to make Arc easy for users to start using crypto and blockchains, like the wallets and things like that. We want to make it easy for developers to launch their own blockchains. This makes sense, because if you're sitting as a small business, or if you're sitting as a college student in a dorm room somewhere, some small operation, but you have the big idea, you want to get from big idea to here's my blockchain as fast as possible. That way you can develop on top of it. You don't have to worry about having all of the, I don't know what you'd call it, the trinkets and the infrastructures and all that. It's kind of all handed for you. And we have a modular system that lets you just plug and play different modules. Oh, you want interplanetary file system? Press here. Oh, you want Arc virtual machines so you can run smart contracts in your own blockchain, not some other mainnet. Press here. Then you get your own blockchain. Really nice. Make it very easy. Also easy for everyone to interact with other blockchains. We do that with our Smart Bridge technology. The community protocol called ACES, or Arc Contract Execution Services. So what ACES does is it allows someone who has Arc in an Arc wallet to interact with another blockchain, like, for example, Bitcoin. So if the guy that has your hot dog only accepts Bitcoin, you can use Arc and the smart bridges to send Arc, and then they will receive Bitcoin all seamlessly in the background, making it very easy for the end user. This, of course, can be expanded and scaled to any cryptocurrency out there. Not only that, but the ACES team has successfully established two-way transfers with Ethereum. For example, you can trigger an Ethereum smart contract without even owning the token of Ethereum or touching the Ethereum blockchain. You can do that with Arc and the ACES protocol. So, easy, easy, easy. You guys with me so far? Very cool. Emotional response, okay? We want to offer people more than just like the risk-reward volatility, okay? If everybody was comfortable with taking risks and gambling and stuff, there would be no meaning of the word, okay? It's about not everybody's willing to do that. So what Arc does, and what I've personally observed through my own personal experience from being a community member within Arc, is that it offers me something like pride, fulfillment, accomplishment, belonging, the sense that I'm a part of something, doing something, what I'm doing is making a difference. I'm making lots of friends all over the world. All of these things kind of play together and have nothing to do with graphs, the price going up and down, any of that. It's more like, my life is kind of better off now that I know about blockchains and I'm doing blockchain stuff than before. And once people get wind of this and kind of figure this out, we can get to that mass adoption situation, which of course ties into community strength. We want to create a community of doers, not watchers, at Arc, at the very least. With Arc, the community plays a key role, even at the most entry level of I have the token, because of the delegated proof of stake consensus algorithm. Users can vote for delegates who secure the network, create new Arc tokens, and run unique and valuable community services that you can use when you're using the Arc mainnet token. And that voting situation achieves the decentralization, but maintains the performance, which is why delegated proof of stake is cool. There are some things that you want to watch out for and avoid with delegated proof of stake, but don't worry, because Arc avoids them all, and we're going to talk about that. You want to give members an opportunity to make a difference and enable members to collaborate with each other. So if you have teams who inspire other teams, who work with other teams, who nobody necessarily knows exactly what everybody's doing, but everybody's unified in a common goal, that's how you can really scale the participation. And Arc is well primed for that. And finally, the inspiration feedback loop, right? So I did touch a little bit about that just now. People, they jump in and do stuff, right? Others see how cool and easy it is to do stuff. They jump in and do new stuff. This inspires cooler and more stuff, and positive reinforcement closes the loop. So when you have this loop closed, you'll have someone like me who gets up and talks about Arc and how cool and easy it is to do cool Arc stuff. Somebody over here is listening to me, and now it makes them want to do that cool Arc stuff, and they might know a little bit more than me, or even be a little bit more talented than me in certain areas, but now they're contributing those talents to Arc, and then it kind of feeds back like that. Inspiration feedback loop. Okay, so abstract concept. We got them. Let's talk about the concrete applications, starting with the wallets and voting. And I start with the wallets and voting because it is well known that Arc has the most beautiful desktop, mobile, paper, and web wallets out there. Very intuitive, very easy to use. I'm on the arc.io Slack all the time, where people will join the community and they'll say, I'm literally only here because my mom figured out how to use the wallet. I'm quoting. Okay, so it's very easy to use. Mom can use it. Very cool. All the wallets launch instantly, so you don't have to like sync stuff. That's all taken care of through the DPoS consensus algorithm. And it's available on Google Play and iOS. It's open source as well, just like everything else Arc related. So the community can suggest features directly and work on the code, which is cool. That ties into mass participation. You want everybody kind of contributing their ideas, making the product better, a reduction of barrier to entry, so easy to use. Also, the desktop wallet is integrated with Changelly, so you can buy Arc from directly inside the desktop wallet, which is really handy. You can also do that with a credit card, depending on your country region, with fiat. Also, the desktop wallet is integrated into the Ledger Nano S, so you can have your coins on your desktop wallet and protect them with your Ledger. You can also vote for delegates using your Ledger. How secure is that? Nice. Also, the emotional response, right? So I have a friend who suggested a feature in the mobile wallet and said, hey, I have a really cool idea for a feature. I said, hey, get on the GitHub and suggest that feature. So he did, he laid out the details, and then the team put that into the wallet. In the next update, he was like, whoa, this is my idea. It's now in the wallet. How cool is that? That's the emotional response that we're talking about. And of course, that inspires everybody else to get involved. So we talked about wallets. Now let's talk about voting. Okay, now with voting, the users vote for delegates. And in Arc, there's 51 delegates who create new Arc tokens, secure the blockchain, and offer unique Arc services. There's also relay nodes that increase the resilience of the network. They don't create new tokens, but they're useful for providing like tendrils to connect to the blockchain and also just making it more robust in general. Now, as a user, you'll vote with your wallet, and it's one vote per Arc. So if you have 100 Arc, you have 100 votes. You can only vote for one delegate at a time. You can't vote for multiple delegates. Now, these delegates create new tokens, and they don't keep them all. They voluntarily share them with their voters through the blockchain. So they pay that out voluntarily, and you get what's called voting rewards. And that means that you can basically stake while your wallets are offline. So if you have some Arc on a desktop wallet or a mobile wallet, then you can vote for a delegate, shut off your phone, shut off your computer. Nobody cares. The delegates do their thing. They reward you Arc. It's super easy, very easy to use, very intuitive. Now, the delegates do not control your coins at any point. So you're not giving your funds to them. You're just storing your Arc in your wallet, and your Arc has weight that is assigned to the delegate that you're voting for. If your Arc in your wallet goes up or down, you add Arc to it or spend Arc, your voting weight will automatically adjust and you don't have to do anything. It's all very intuitive and very easy. So you can get Arc throughout the year. How much can you get? Well, it's kind of complicated. There's lots of factors that determine how much Arc you can get. But this is a very general average number that I like to tell people, that for the average forging delegate, expect 1 Arc per month for every 132 Arc in your wallet that you have in your wallet. So if you have 132 Arc in your wallet, you'll be getting about 1 Arc per month from your the average delegate. And you can go to arcdirectory.com/delegate to learn more about how delegates work, how voting works, who the delegates are. They all offer really cool services that you can also check out as well. Okay, so delegated proof of stake, right. Let's talk about that. So delegated proof of stake is a consensus algorithm. It's faster than proof of work, more representative than proof of stake. You can run delegate nodes with standard hardware. The Arc protocol helps prevent voting cartels because it's 1 Arc for 1 vote weight. And you can become a forging delegate with 0 funds. All you need is the votes. So you don't have to be rich already to have a say in the network. All you need is support. Anyone with team wallets don't vote delegates into power. So it's all the community, it's all the network. The ARC team and the ARC wallets don't point at people and say, you're a delegate, you're not. That's important for decentralization. And this ties into reducing the barrier to entry, emotional response, the community strength, and the inspiration feedback loop. Because with the delegates, when the network first launched, anyone could become a delegate. But eventually, new delegates came in to offer higher payouts. And then after that, newer delegates came in to launch unique services that says, if you vote me into power, not only will I pay you a lot of ARC out, but I'll also, for example, like run video game tournaments, or I'll also design cool games people can play and earn ARC, or I'll have an ARC faucet that you can get free ARC every day, things like that. Then this inspires newer delegates to come in and launch bigger services, and the cycle feeds back. There's another website, arcdelegates.io, you can go to learn more about that. So, push-button blockchains. We need push-button blockchains so that anyone, regardless of their technical background or aim, can utilize and leverage blockchain technology. Deploy your own blockchain as easy as possible. Create a blockchain using a graphical user interface. This is super cool for ARC because if you don't have all the technical knowledge, it's okay. You can just use the graphical user interface to point, click, drag, drop, design your blockchain with helpful guides and visual cues to get you set up, and then you can build on top of that. 18 programming languages are supported. Gotta include them all. And you can utilize webhooks for event listening. This is really cool if you don't want to be polling the blockchain all the time. Hey, let me know about this. Hey, let me know about this. Hey, let me know about this. With webhooks and with ARC, it's more like, I'll let you know when something happens, just quit bugging me. That's how webhooks work. It's very cool. Also, the modular architecture uses the plugin structure, so you can, as I said earlier, you can have specific modules like the core logger log stack package or ARC VM or IPFS, and you can design your blockchain with or without these modules. And it uses a powerful test suite. The Jest framework is really handy. So this is all cool, but if it's too technical for y'all, no problem. Push one button, blockchain right now, much customizing. Not very hard. Wow, such enhancement. Anyone can do. Nice. Smart bridges. We want to connect all the blockchains, just like I said. Our contract execution services, it's protocol agnostic. So that means that it doesn't matter how the two different blockchains are set up, it'll still interoperate. We connected to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and of course we'll connect to the ARC bridge chains. That's what we call ARC sidechains. Multiple chains eliminate network bloat because if you have your own network and your own blockchain, you don't have to worry about your neighbor who's running a really popular smart contract bogging down your performance. Okay, that's what ARC is trying to do. Make a lot of blockchains, make them talk. We have a lot of partnerships with various other projects and organizations like Bitcoin PR Buzz. Blockport and Changely are exchange partners. Highway.io for HR resources. MaraChain for secure document transmission. The Crypto Union for crypto lending. Major League Hacking so we can get our idea out there for aspiring developers. And of course, we go to lots of events. Like we completely blew up Consensus NYC. That was awesome. And we also went to Consensus Singapore, to finance, and way, way more. So also, mass participation, right? You want to have lots of opportunities for people that discover ARC to do stuff. And there's just so many. We have the ARC Community Fund. It'll fund your project. Any idea you want that helps ARC, you can get funded. We have contests running all the time. You can get voting rewards, as I explained. You can run retail sales. I have a website called arcstickers.com. I mail ARC stickers all over the world. It's really cool. Services and favors, general bounties, hosting events. This one slide is an entire presentation that you can check out on arcdirectory.com/kits, or my ARC Crypto podcast. You can check this out in episode 5, and you can subscribe on the arccryptopodcast.com. And our Twitter is ARC Ecosystem. So if you have Twitter, follow us there. All of our news is there. And here is our website for my podcast. I have new episodes releasing every Friday. That's it. Who has the wallet? Does anybody want ARC? You raise your hand. Come on up, man. Come on up. I'm going to give you some mark right now.
Okay.
You got it, man. It's all good. Thank you. For sure. That easy. 8 seconds. This is Arc. My name's Justin. Thank you very much for having me. It's Blockchain.